Everyone, I'm Julia, and I'm presenting sustainable laboratory that is growing environment-friendly materials out of hemp and mycelium. And first, I would like to mention that there are 500 million tons of plastic produced every year. And this means that one full truck of of plastic garbage is discarded into the ocean every minute. And if we carry on by 2030, there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean. And also, 40% out of all plastic is packaging that is used just once and then thrown into the surface to pollute our Earth for hundreds and hundred years. Packaging market size is valued $348 billion in 2020. And the forecast is that it will grow 4.2% every year for at least next 10 years. And all packaging industry leans towards the zero waste materials, as lots of countries already banned or are going to ban plastic in the nearest future. And we are sure that because of this, it is time to rethink materials that we use. And our solution is mycomaterial as a replacement of plastic and styrofoam. So mycomaterial is custom designed and grown in the laboratory. And this mycomaterial contains only two natural components, which are hemp and mycelium. Just few words about our technology. So we mix those two components together, and mycelium starts to bind hemp. Then they grow together for 5-7 days in the form. And after that, mycomaterial is dried and is ready to be used. So our product is packaging out of mycomaterial that can be used in health care industry, in beauty industry, self-care industry, and electronics industry. So this is a perfect replacement of styrofoam and plastic. As you can see here, it's very nice and we can custom shape it and custom design as we need to. Features of micropackaging, first of all, and the most important, it is zero waste. It will fully disappear after the usage, and it will take only 30-45 days to fully disappear on the surface without any trace. Also, it is zero toxic because we don't use any other components than hemp and mycelium. Also, material is hydrophobic, so it fully repels water, so we can pour liquid inside it. And also this material is thermally insulating that makes it perfect for distribution of the products that need specific temperature for the transportation. We have few competitors that already use mushroom or mycelium for their products, and the Ecovative Design, for example, they are mostly focused on the supplies for the beauty industry, including packaging, but also they do the home decor, and they started to approach mushroom meat recently. Also, there are two other competitors, Mycotech Lab and MycoWorks. They both produce mycelium leather out of mushrooms. Our main competitive advantage out of those competitors is that we have access to the cheap raw materials like hemp, and that's why we can make our product, our mycomaterial and mycopackaging cheaper than theirs materials. And also we have cultivated our own mycelium in our laboratory, and we see that market in Ukraine is rapidly developing, and we have access to market in Europe as well from here, from Ukraine. Our team is relatively small at the moment, just 4 people. So I am Julia and I'm CEO, and my main focus is business development, marketing, sales, and of course, operational management. Then Eugene Tomilian, who is mostly focused on the manufacturing and technology of our startup. And then we have Alisa and Danilo, who have pretty similar background. Both of them are microbiologists, and they are responsible for the laboratorial research and cultivation of the mycelium. Few words about our main milestones that we already reached. So we started project in January 2020, and then it took us 8 months to get from 0 point to the point where we could produce a certain amount of the mycomaterial for different purposes. Immediately after that, we started to approach the market by contacting the opinion leaders, by presenting our material, by asking the questions and trying to prove our hypothesis whether it will be needed or not. And at the moment, when we proved our hypotheses on both sides, from technology perspective, we are sure that we can produce this material, and from market side, we are also sure that market needs this material, needs this kind of packaging, and is ready to use it. We started to kind of scale our project, where we want to create capability of producing more material, developing the quality of it, improving the quality of the product, and of course we want to receive all the needed documentation and get the preliminary contracts for the packaging, delivery, and distribution. Thank you very much for attention, and let's rethink materials that we use together.